Forsaken has a huge problem right now, which could lead to Noli being delayed, a bug that literally lets killers exploit and win every single round easily. And anybody can do it on any map, even you. Wait, what am I talking about exactly? Well, in the recent patch update, the Forsaken developers added a few balance changes. Nothing too crazy, right? Buffed guests a little bit, which I mentioned in my last video, changed noobs' abilities a little bit, and changed a few things here and there. But they also decide to add a feature for killers to make it more balanced for both the survivors and the killer. And the feature goes as following. It says if there isn't a path from the killer and survivor which is shorter than 120 studs, the killer won't lose stamina. Which is great. I mean, it sounds great. It made the game pretty balanced overall, but it went horribly wrong. Now here's the problem, and it's a big one. Some objects around the map or paths don't get registered as a path by the game. Now this bug was discovered by Starcave, credits to him, but let me show you a few examples. So look, for example, over here in the Poison River, no matter how much I move, if I stay on the other side, I won't lose stamina, you see? Look, I still don't lose stamina. But if I'm on the other side, I do lose stamina. Look, if I stay on the river, not even on the other side, if I stay on the river, I don't lose stamina. This is insane, like, I can just attack him. So if I move around here, I don't lose stamina, but now, even though he's on the bridge, which practically nothing changed, now I lose stamina for some reason, now that he's on the bridge, but if he is on the other side of the Poison River, I don't lose stamina. Or if I'm over here, down here, I also don't lose stamina. Over here as well, only if I get like real close to him, now I lose stamina. This is genuinely insane. I don't think you understand how broken this actually is. Look, for example, over here, if I sprint here, like up here, if I have like some sort of high ground, I also don't lose stamina. I should lose stamina just like this. Or if the survivor has high ground. Works either way. So if he has high ground, I also don't lose stamina. If I have high ground, I also don't lose stamina. This is really broken. If I have also high ground here, I also don't lose stamina. No matter where you are, if you have some sort of high ground, you actually don't lose stamina, and I don't understand why. Let him actually get on top of my head. Let me see if that changes anything. I won't lose stamina. Oh, never mind, I'm losing stamina. Now I'm losing stamina for some reason, okay. This is actually so weird, I don't understand how this works. This was the Yorick's resting place map. It's genuinely insane how killer-sided Yorick's resting place now is, but that's only one map. Let me show you the other maps. Oh look, you see those red walls, like only like the killer can go through it? Yeah, you see, he can't go through it, but if I sprint around here, I also don't lose stamina. This is insane. Even if I'm in the wall, I also don't lose stamina. But if I'm on the other side, I do lose stamina. But if I get like real close around him, then I also start to lose stamina. It doesn't register the red wall as a path, it doesn't. But here, it doesn't work, because the path from me to here is actually pretty short. It only registers the path around the wall and not like into the wall, which is an insane bug. Now let me actually test this on Underground Wars, because the developers actually said they fixed every single stamina bug on this map, but let's see if that's true. So he's gonna stay here. Let's see what happens if I get... Oh, you see? I don't lose stamina. Oh wait, this is actually OP. Oh my god, look, I can't go through here and I can't go through here. So the game registers this path right here. If I go up here, all the way here, and get to him, this is the only path the game sees. It doesn't see like the path that I can go through the wall. This is actually insane. But now if I'm around it, now I lose stamina. But if I'm in here, I don't. This is actually insane. Okay, wait. Let me tell him to come over here. Come over here, come over here. He's gonna stay over here, right here, right here. So I'm gonna go up here now. Now I don't lose stamina even though I'm really close to him. Like, how is this working? It doesn't register the fall. Oh, okay, now he's getting closer to me. Look, the path is getting shorter, so I lose stamina. Okay, what about if he's down there? Look, it works both ways. I don't lose stamina. This is insane. Let me see if it works over here. Let me see if it works over here. Right here, right here, right here, right here. And I actually lose stamina. I think, yeah, the path is too short. But if I run around like this, I don't lose stamina, even though I'm like directly above him. But if I jump, I suddenly lose stamina. They said they fixed this for some reason, but they haven't fixed this. Like, why are they saying that? Okay, I think that's enough for this map. Let's try out another map. Okay, you know, what about glass houses? Everybody's familiar with camping here on the high ground. Let's see if that works. So he's gonna stay over here. He's gonna stay over here. Alright, now I'm gonna go up there. And already I'm not losing stamina, even if I get here. Wait. Let me get up here. I still don't lose stamina. Okay. I don't know how this works, but if it can't register a fall, how is it supposed to register the distance between? Look, it doesn't register. Look, there's only a fall. I can't go up here, meaning the game doesn't register any path, so I can just stay here because it doesn't register a fall, and there's no path for me to go back up. This is insane. Let me actually try something. Let me actually try something interesting. Okay, look, I got CoolKit now. Now, let me show you what I'm about to do. There's a bug with CoolKit. It's not really a bug, but it's kind of a feature. But does it work if I do over here in this high ground? Oh, okay. Can you despawn, please? Okay. Okay, as you can see... Oh my god, use stuff. Oh my god, can I get... Okay, I'm inside. Okay, I'm inside. So, Toast is right now over here near me. If I move, I actually lose stamina for some reason. Okay, so if I'm above his head, like above his whole body, only then I start to not lose stamina. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, now we know how this kind of works at least. I think, I don't know. I'm not a scripter. There's also a few places on planet Voss where you could do this. They are not that big of a problem, but it's still in this map. For example, those trees over here, I don't know exactly. I haven't tried this out. So if I get up here, do I lose stamina? Okay, I do lose stamina because this is kind of like a staircase. Okay, I do lose stamina. Okay, what about here? What about here? Okay, if I get up here, can I... Okay, never mind. If I move like this, I don't lose stamina. What if I get like over here? Okay, I still don't lose stamina. Even though I'm not above his body for some reason. I still don't lose stamina. This is so weird. I don't know how this works. So, I'm gonna tell him to get over here. Get over here. So, do these spikes get registered as a blocking path? They actually do. Okay, they did a great job at this. Okay, they actually did. Is that really a good job? Because I'm still like 100 studs near him. I don't think that's that great. What are you doing? I think you get the picture of just how game breaking this is. Don't abuse this in a public server. There's a chance you could get banned. I know it's pretty weird since it's developers' fault for not correctly testing the new stamina drain system, but I've heard people being banned left and right for using this bug. Even if you try to avoid this bug, at some point you're going to encounter it if you play Forsaken, because every map has this crucial error. When there was the 2x3 bug, all they did is delete the tree, but they wouldn't like delete every single map because of this glitch, because it's everywhere. They would have to rework the whole system again and check for errors and troubleshoot, which you know takes quite a while. Especially now that the developers are busy with the Noli update and are in a race against time. This could mean the update is going to be delayed even more. I actually don't know, or they're gonna bring back the old stamina management system for now and work on the new one after the Noli update. That's just my guess though, but who knows what might be true. If you see someone do this in a server, in a public server, just give them a friendly reminder that it's pretty unfair, and if they don't stop doing it, you could report them to the Forsaken server. That's it for today. Have a great day.